Okay, so now for this one, instead of adding, we're subtracting. But we're kind of going to do a little trick right here. Instead of actually subtracting, we're going to still add. But we had to do something with the subtraction sign. Now, they have a neat way of doing it right here, and it's not incorrect. It's the right way. If you like this, you can read that and figure it out. Otherwise, rewrite the problem over here on your left, and we'll work through it together. I'll show you guys the way I would write it down. So we have 2x to the third plus 8x squared plus x plus 10. Yeah, and then I'm going to write this right here. Minus this. Okay, so I'm going to need some more space right here. I'm running out of space. Hopefully you guys can fit it. Sorry, I'm just going to erase that for really quick. So it says minus. And we're going to put 5x to the second minus 4x plus, oops, that x looks bad, plus 6. Okay, so we just looked at adding, but this is subtracting. So we had to do one thing before we can start adding things together now. Yeah? Yes.
You gotta change the terms and stuff.
So treat it like there's a -1 right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to distribute this to every single one of these. So what happens to all the signs if you distribute a -1? Yeah, they just change.
Oh my God, that's
so now it's going to say plus, and you're going to have a -5x squared. You're going to have a positive 4x, and you're going to have a -6. Yeah, that's just on the right side. Only on the right side. Because the -1 is next to this parenthesis. It's not next to these guys. Okay? So now, on the other side, we just have all these guys that we have to add to these guys. So we have 2x to the third plus 8x squared plus x plus 10. And we're going to add these with these. So it's just what we were doing. Alright. So when I start doing this, there's no other x cubed over here, so I'm just going to write x cubed down. And I like crossing it out after I write it down so I don't get confused here. So I have 2x cubed, and then I look over here at the x squareds. Hey Elijah, help me out. There's 8x squareds right here, and there's -5x squareds right here, so how many total x squareds do I have?
3.
3x squareds. So I cross out those x squareds, and then now I look at my x terms. Elijah, how many total x terms do I have?
1. I mean,
no, dog.
3.
There's 1 right there, and there's 4 right there. So how many total do I have?
3x.
Oh, 5.
There's 1 right here, and there's 4 right here, so I have 5.
I thought that was a negative.
Okay, so I'm done with the x's. Now look at my constants. I have 10 right there and -6 right there, so what do I get?
4.
Plus 4. Now it's done. So see, it's almost exactly like the adding, right? There's only one difference. We have to distribute this negative to the second polynomial. And then we add them together.